Hello, boys and girls. This week we're going to take a look at a Wisconsin-born artist, and her name is Georgia O'Keeffe. Georgia O'Keeffe was born near Sun Prairie, Wisconsin in 1887, and following her birth, she went through high school. She graduated high school in 1905, went on to study art at the Chicago Art Institute. She later moved to New York City, where she met and married her future husband, his name was Alfred Stieglitz. And they together formed a bond and an art career together. Georgia ended up doing artwork from the 1920s all the way up to the 1970s. And by that time, she had reached an age where her eyesight was starting to fail her, and she was having a hard time creating her artwork. So she needed assistance to help her do it. She passed away in 1986 at the age of 98. So she was very old when she passed away, but her artwork lives on. She's very well known in the abstract art community, and what she is most well known for are her flower drawings, flower paintings, I should say. And we are going to recreate a Georgia O'Keeffe flower painting. Okay, boys and girls, I'm going to begin my drawing by taking a look at my artificial flower. I don't have a picture of a flower. I have an actual artificial flower that I'm going to use for this project. Okay, now I could, or you could, use a picture of a flower either out of a magazine, out of an advertisement, off the internet, whatever you may want to do. The one thing I want to do, though, is I want to look very closely at this flower. This flower should fill most of my paper. Okay, so I'm going to sketch it out. I'm going to look very closely at it, and I'm going to make parts of this flower very large. Okay, so lightly, I'm starting out lightly sketching my flower out. Remember, we always want to sketch lightly first, so that if and when we need to make some changes, those changes are easy to do. So I'm just kind of outlining it, and I'm going to make it a lot nicer here in a little bit. But right now, I'm just kind of outlining the flower. And I probably should have magnified this a little bit more than I did, but it's kind of too late now. But I'm going to make sure my flower is nice and big and that these petals all fall off the edge of the paper. Okay, so my flower is big. It's nice and big. That's the way I want it. I want a nice big flower. Please draw your flowers nice and big. If they're too small, it will count against your grade. So fill your paper with your flower. I probably could have went a little bit bigger, but that's the way it is for right now. I'm going to put the time lapse on, and we're going to do the final finish of the drawing through the time lapse. Boys and girls, my Sharpie work on the drawing is done now. However, I may add some more leaves. I may look this, because this example has no leaves. They've all been pulled off. However, I might look it up on the internet and find out some leaves so I can add some green leaves to this. I also have black dots in here, which probably won't work very well with colored pencil. So after I'm done drawing or coloring my flower, I'm probably coming back with a Sharpie marker to add these black dots. So here we go with the coloring.